the computer's freezing. Is for the CCW, yes, tomorrow at 8:15. I'm looking to see if they put notes in here. I don't see a waiver.
Okay, so Mr. Pauling, our criminal stuff is on Wednesday mornings. Okay. So you have an 8:15 tomorrow morning in front of Judge Olsaber next door. But then at 1:30 today, I have you with Miss Dunbar. So you got to come back at 1:30 today. Okay?
Just wanted to make sure I was there.
No, I appreciate it, Mr. Pauling. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
You too. All right, so Yoder and Young, let's see. All right, in the matter of Terry and Lynn and Yoder versus Raymond Isaiah Young, file number 2022-50214 DP. I've checked my waiting room. Neither party is in my waiting room. I have Mark A. Brugman appearing on behalf of the friend of the court in the Lenawee County Prosecutor's Office, P66065. I do have a motion for entry of order and proof of service showing that it was served upon both parties. Neither party has appeared, and he was served with the original complaint. So Mr. Brugman, how do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, as you accurately indicated, today is the date and time set for our motion for entry of the order. You also accurately indicated that we have a proper proof of service. Today's hearing was scheduled for today at 8:15. It's now 8:46. Neither party has appeared. We ask that our order be entered as presented.
Good, I am for the signature page. All right, I have signed both orders and they are entered. And we will send that to be processed. All right, thank you on that file, Mr. Brugman. Write that down. We have Heather Hoffman and Bruce Hoffman present. Mr. Simpson, you're not on any of the paternities. You're just waiting for the 8:45, right?
Correct, the Ferreira versus Phillips.
All right, so I've got Bruce Hoffman. I lost Heather Hoffman. Where'd she go? All right, so Mr. Hoffman, just bear with us for a moment.
Yep.
Because Ms. Hoffman was present and I clicked join and she disappeared. So
Okay.
hold on, let me let her log back in.
Yep.
While I'm waiting for that, I do have Schneider and Beagle. Let's take those. Oh, here's Heather Hoffman. Okay. Let's get her back in. Hold on, Ms. Schneider and Mr. Beagle. I'll be with you in just a moment. Heather Hoffman, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, Ms. Schneider, I'm going to pop in the waiting room. I'll be right back with you. All right, so this is in the matter of Heather Nicole Hoffman versus Bruce Edward Hoffman, file number 2023-50249DS, and Mark A. Brugman, P number 66065. Appearing on behalf of the friend of the court in the Lenawee County Prosecutor's Office. This is a date and time set for a motion for entry of order and a proposed judgment of paternity and support has been provided to the court. Mr. Hoffman, did you receive a copy of the proposed judgment of paternity and support?
Yes, I did.
All right, Mr. Hoffman, have you had an opportunity to review that?
Yes, I have.
All right, and in that judgment of paternity and support, it grants sole physical custody to Ms. Hoffman with joint legal custody to you both. And then parenting time is usually, let me find it here. Parenting time at all times agreeable, and then it has a child support order in place as well. Do you agree with those three things? One, the parenting time, two, the legal custody, and three, the physical custody, as well as child support. Do you agree with all those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
You do, okay. And ma'am, you've had an opportunity to review the document as well.
Yes, I have, ma'am.
All right, and do you object to any of those terms?
No, I do not.
All right, so I'm gonna mark the box that at the time of entry of this judgment, neither party has disputed. I will sign one, the custody judgment of support, paternity. And then I will sign the front of the court order. Mr. Brugman?
No, nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so I've signed that order. You will receive a copy of it in the mail. Going forward, I would advise you both that it's important that anytime you move, you go to the front of the court and you change your address in writing at the front desk or mail it in. I believe you can call them and get instructions on how to do that. And I wish you both best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Schneider, Crispy. All right, you can both disconnect.
What do we disconnect?
Judge, if I may,
Yes, sir.
I'm under the impression, I'm covering for Rhonda this morning because she has a trial.
Yep, I do have a pickup.
Okay.
Do
that's
you
all I
want-
wanted.
Do you have time to do it now? I've got a couple more paternities to do, but, or do you want to do it later? I can
I can wait.
accommodate you in any way.
Whenever you're ready, Judge.
Okay, it'll be a little bit, so
No
hold on.
problem.
All right, Becky, you can get the gel ready. That might take a while anyway. All right, Ms. Schneider, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Beagle, can you hear me? There you are. All right, this is in the matter, Mr. Beagle, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is in the matter of Julie Marie Schneider versus Christopher Lee Beagle. File number 23-50282 DS. This is the date and time scheduled for motion for entry of order. I have Mark A. Brugman, P66065, appearing on behalf of the Lenawee County Prosecutor's Office in the front of the court. So, Mr. Beagle, have you received a copy of motion for entry of order as well as a copy of the proposed judgment of paternity and support?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am, did you receive a copy as well?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Beagle, have you had an opportunity to read through it?
Yes, I have.
All right, and Ms. Schneider, have you had an opportunity to read through it?
Yes, I have.
All right, ma'am, do you object to any of the terms? There is a custody, parenting time, and child support recommendation in there. Do you agree with all of those, or do you dispute any of those?
I agree with them.
All right, Mr. Beagle, you've reviewed this. There's language in here regarding custody, parenting time, and child support. Do you agree with all those terms?
Yes, ma'am, I do, but I see a problem on the calculation. It only has me down for one child, and I pay child support on another child.
Let me look here. Well, I do show that it shows additional children from other relationships, 1.
Okay, I must have missed that then.
Yep, on the top of page 1 of 3. It
Okay.
says Julie Schneider has 1 additional child from other relationships. Christopher Beagle has 1 additional child from other relationships.
Okay, alrighty then.
Okay, all right, so other than that, though, you're satisfied and you have no objection to any of the terms.
No, ma'am.
All right, so I will mark the box at the time of entry of this judgment. Neither party disputed. Anything else, Mr. Brugman?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. And then, going forward, I would ask that each of you make sure that you provide a change of address to the front of the court at any time when you move. That's very important, and make sure that you comply with all the terms. All right, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, you can disconnect.
Okay.
Good, Judge. You're good? All right, back on the record in the matter of Amanda Black and Bobby Black, file number 2021-48297D. Oh, go to the podium. Nobody can see. I have Diane Malaturno present in the courtroom. Ms. Malaturno, you came to the court. Mr. Black did comply and bring the funds requested. Have you had an opportunity to count the money?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Is it all present and accountable?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Thank you, Ms. Malaturno. Thank you, Mr. Black.
Thank you.
All right, who's the gentleman in the back?
Robert Phillips.
Robert Phillips. Oh, yep, I haven't gotten there yet. Hold on. We had a little fun this morning. All right, so Black is taken care of. Mr. Hoffman's taken care of. Goodrow. So maybe she's Beltran now. So earlier, Stephanie Goodrow was in my waiting room. This person. It doesn't. Who's Lauren for Robert?
Lauren is my client, Your Honor.
Okay.
A beautiful fish.
Well, there's that fish. All right, Ms. Farrar, we're not quite ready for you yet. I was hoping was looking for somebody else. I'm gonna pop you in the waiting room. All right. Beltran. Oh, we're in bed. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Ms. Beltran, you want to like sit up?
Goodrow.
You're right, Ms. Goodrow. You want to actually not lay in bed during a hearing and sit up?
Oh, sure. I've been up. I've been out here for like an hour.
Right. Okay. So this is in the matter of Stephanie Amber Goodrow versus Cavani Montes Tyndall, file number 2023-50266 DP. This is the date and time set for motion for entry of order. I have Mark A. Brugman, P66065, appearing on behalf of the Illinois County Prosecutor's Office in the front of the court. I have received a copy of a motion for entry of order along with a proposed judgment of support. Ms. Goodrow, did you receive a copy of that?
Yeah.
All right, have you had an opportunity to read and review it?
Yep.
All right, ma'am, do you agree with the terms of custody, parenting time, and child support?
It's just the same, right? That I have sole
I don't know.
custody. Says I have sole
Whatever the
custody.
order that you received is the one that I have. So the one you received in the mail from Ms. Brugman, you reviewed it?
No, I received it from the court, I thought. About the date today. and the
Right,
amount.
and attached to it was a proposed judgment of support. Did you get the copy of that?
I don't see a proposed judge of support.
Was it a thicker packet, maybe?
I got a calculation result.
All right, so the document I have, first page says motion for entry of judgment. Second page says notice of hearing. Third page is the Zoom instructions. Fourth page is continued Zoom instructions. And then the next page that I have has a judgment of support at the top. Do you have that?
Is this regarding one kid or of all of our kids together? This
This
says
is,
it's only about my son. We have 3 common kids.
well, is this the newest one?
Yeah, that's what's on there. Uniform child support order. Yeah,
So,
I don't see
ma'am, I'm
no
assuming
new, I don't
you
have no
already
new
have-
motions. I don't have new motions. I have what's already set in place on these papers. It says judgment of support.
Right. So, Miss Goodrow, you have prior orders on the other children, correct?
Correct.
And I think I can hear your son. This is a small child, correct?
Yeah.
So this would be a new order for that child.
Okay, because there was supposed to be something, you said something else, a motion. I don't have no new motion, nothing new. Except for
Okay,
my
so
son.
today, Ms. Goodrow, today is the motion for entry of a judgment of support regarding your newest child with Mr. Tyndall.
Cool, got it.
All right, so in there, have you reviewed it, the custody and parenting time order as well as the child support order?
Yeah.
Okay, do you agree with all those terms?
Yeah.
All right, so, Mr. Tyndall has failed to appear. Ms. Goodrow is present and she does not dispute the entry of the order. So, Mr. Bruggeman, I will sign the judgment of support as well as child support order. Mr. Bruggeman, anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much. There's nothing further in this matter. Well, actually, for the record, we do need to say that Mr. Tyndall did not appear. Today's hearing was scheduled for 8:15. It's now 9:03. We do have good process service in the file, and his right to object is waived by way of default.
All right, very good. All right, I've signed both orders. So, Ms. Goodrow, you are all set. Thank you.
Can I ask you a question before you're done?
Sure.
Did he sign the birth certificate or go down there and do that? Or was this a default? Like DNA, like whatever happened with all that?
Mr. Bruggeman?
This is a DP case. He waived his right to genetic testing by not
Okay.
appearing at that hearing.
Oh, so
it's
he
a
just,
default.
oh, yeah, he said he signed the birth certificate. But, okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, our last one, Mr. Bruggeman, is Anaya Gona versus Isaac Torres, file number 2023-50291DS. I have Mark Bruggeman appearing on behalf of Lenawee County Prosecutor's Office and the front of the court, P66065. I have a motion for entry of order. I have a proof of service showing that a copy of it was sent to Isaac Torres as well as Anaya Gona. In the file, I have, I also have in the file a default request and entry filed with the court on March 15th, as well as a request on March 1st for default. I do have a certified proof of service showing that Mr. Torres did come to your office actually and pick up his paperwork on this complaint on February 6th of 23 at 3 p.m. Is that correct, Mr. Brugman?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, so neither party are waiting in my waiting room. So, Mr. Brugman, you may proceed.
Your Honor, for the record, oftentimes when somebody picks up their paperwork in person, we go over it with them, and if they do not have objections, we let them know they do not need to appear at this hearing because it'd be entered as presented. Therefore, under this particular one, neither party has appeared. They were notified of today's hearing. Today, the hearing was scheduled for 8:15, is now 9:06. As I stated, neither party appeared, so we ask that our order be entered as presented.
All right, I have signed the order and it will be entered. Mr. Brugman, I do believe that will conclude our paternity hearings this morning.
Do you have any show causes for failure to pay or failure to appear that you need me to stick around for?
Nope, I do